Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another CYPRX video breakdown. In today's video, we're going to be diving into some fundamentals and some video clips showing you guys that some of the biggest names in the game that you already know of, like the XDC network, are heavily involved in integrating themselves into the DeFi and AI agent space. We're also going to be diving into a document from Fidelity to confirm that some of the world's largest organizations are backing this bias that AI and DeFi are going to be revolutionary and grow exponentially in 2025. So stick around for the entirety of today's video breakdown. We have some video clips and some fundamentals that you guys are not going to want to miss. If you all enjoy these videos, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the platform. So real quick, XDC is up 48% on the month. It touched a high most recently of 14 cents, which has been absolutely exponential to see, considering that here at CYPRX, we were getting into XDC when it was roughly about 3.5 cents. So we've seen some significant price gains in our portfolio, but that is besides the case. I want to jump into the fundamentals and I want to show you guys the reason why I want to touch on ISO 222 compliant tokens is because there's a new wave taking place and it seems very meme coinish, right? And that is the AI agent and DeFi niche. But I want to show you guys, in a previous video breakdown, we showed you all that Ripple is heavily integrated into the AI agent space. I want to also show you guys that XDC network is heavily integrated into the AI agent and DeFi space as well. Before we jump into those fundamentals, here is something that is up and coming. This was posted just 5 days ago from the XDC network themselves. They are excited to announce that the XDC network will be a platinum sponsor at the up and coming RWA London Summit in 2025. So we will be staying tuned for some possible video clips from that or some fundamentals from this event taking place, which is the 24th of February, 2025. So coming up in just a couple of days. So that was really cool to see XDC as a platinum sponsor. Now, to kick off the year, XDC was involved in this fundamental piece here from Cointelegraph. This is from January 1st, 2025. So within the last month, XDC network grows in Brazil, gains system for connection with DREX and new applications. Just reading a couple of highlights showing you guys that XDC network is heavily integrated with financial institutions in a regulatory compliant manner. Check this out. It says, XDC Network's recent announcement, the expansion of its activities in Brazil and several developments in the country, the first of which was launched of C9 Chain in partnership with C9 Tech. The blockchain will be an official subnet on the XDC network and allows the creation of personalized, secure private blockchain networks. This functionality ensures that users know exactly how much they will pay for each transaction, ensuring predictability and security. The subnet follows the new XDC 21 standard and integrates directly with XDC's Genesis, the network's first block, which serves as the basis for all transactions and ensures the security of the main network. They go on to say here in this post, the isolated blockchain networks, yet connected to the XDC mainnet, solve complex security and privacy issues by securely connecting different platforms. This allows financial institutions, governments, and private companies to transact efficiently without compromising user data privacy while also ensuring regulatory compliance. XDC network highlighted. This is so phenomenal and just goes to show that XDC is operating in a regulatory compliant manner, which in my personal portfolio, I really like to see when I'm investing in the digital asset space. So I thought that I'd start the video off with that. That was a really phenomenal breakdown to see at the beginning of this year. Moving on. This was just announced from Caddy Finance. Actually, as a matter of fact, this is from December 20th, 2024. So just at the end of 2024, but still relatively new because as of time of recording, it is the 15th of January. So this is not even 30 days old. But this just coexists with what I said to you guys about XDC network finally intertwined into the AI agent and DeFi niche. We are excited to announce that CaddyFi has joined forces with Brink CVC and XDC Network. This strategic investment represents a major milestone on our journey. This will fuel our development and expansion plans as we continue building financial hedging products to onboard TradFi investors into DeFi. This goes hand in hand with what we've been trying to show you guys on the CYPRX platform, that traditional finance is 110% interested in earning yield on their digital assets, yield-bearing strategies. They don't want to come into this space and do nothing with their digital assets, allow them to just sit and remain dormant like most retail enthusiasts and holders. They want to earn passive rewards in the digital asset space. through yield platforms, yield bearing platforms that are going to generate them income. Okay. And so this was just really cool to see. Now, let's just get into what Caddy Finance is, because just reading it alone, from my personal perspective, it's actually something that seems very, very interesting because it bridges AI and decentralized finance together. So you can see this is their X profile, and it says bridging TradFi hedging strategies to the DeFi world. So just reading a little bit on their website, I'm not going to go too much detail. I do want to take a look at their docs, but here it says, unparalleled and innovative, Caddy Finance redefines finance with cutting-edge solutions. We integrate yield maximization and regulatory compliance, creating a secure and profitable ecosystem for investors. This is now the second fundamental that talks about regulatory compliance. And so again, this supports my thesis that in some way, shape, or form, XDC fits in the category of being regulatory compliant by working with these organizations that are fixating their attention on exactly that. It mentions here how DeFi meets AI, and it says AI-powered DeFi strategies. So yet again, proving to you guys that some of the largest names that you already know are fixating their attention on AI agents, DeFi strategies, yield generation, which is exactly why in the CYPRX Wealth 28 Club University, we stress the importance of expanding your knowledge curve and understanding these vocabulary words and how to operate effectively and efficiently in the AI agent and DeFi space. Because some of the largest names in the game, whom in which you already know about, are fixating their attention on exactly that. There's no reason as to why people in 2025 should not be trying to further their education about DeFi and some of these new trendy waves that are unfolding right before our very eyes, like AI agents. If you guys want to learn a little bit more in detail about these said topics, head over to CYPRXtrading.com. We would love to have you on the team. You do not need to deploy your digital assets or expose yourself or your finances to this market to learn and educate yourself about these topics, okay? Moving on, let's get into the documents real quick. Utilizing Chat PDF, I simply just asked it to explain to me in a nutshell the white paper and what Caddy Finance is and how it's utilizing AI and DeFi together. And Chat PDF went on to say, Caddy Finance uses artificial intelligence AI to improve how it manages investment in real-world assets through decentralized finance, i.e. DeFi. Keep in mind, they are partnered with the XDC network. And here it mentions the main problem Caddy addresses is the difficulty of investing in real-world assets while managing risks. By using artificial intelligence, they can make smarter investment choices and offer protection against market downturns, making it easier and safer for people to invest in real-world assets. I like that terminology, real-world assets, because remember how I started off this call today is that XDC is going to be a platinum sponsor at Real World Assets London Summit. I can tell you guys right now, this is not by coincidence. And that is because XDC Network is leading the charge in real world asset tokenization, most likely going to also lead the charge in the AI agent and DeFi niche as well. To continue down the rabbit hole, before we get into the Fidelity document to show you guys that one of the world's largest financial organizations is definitely fixated on DeFi and AI agents in their 2025 projected documents, Sean White here, a leading representative from XDC, commented on Mark Manford's post. For those of you individuals who do not know who Mark Manford is, let me just show you guys that he is a very important individual in this blockchain and digital asset space. He is the president of the Australian DeFi Association, as you can see here on his LinkedIn profile. And just to show you guys some of the things that he's done in his career, check this out. Right here in the very front, shout out to the CYPRX researchers. Mark Manford joined Rahul Advani and Loretta Joseph at the Parliament for Crypto Policy and Regulation meeting back in October 2023. So you can see here that he probably has some type of insider information or awareness of what is happening behind the scenes in terms of regulation and trends that are setting the stage to exponentially expand in 2025. Now back to Sean White's post, because he commented on Mark Manford's post. Mark Manford's post said, some weekend thoughts here for folks. Right now, AI and crypto is in its meme phase. AI-powered tokens, speculative narratives are making a lot of noise. But beneath that, something far more transformational is emerging. AI agents are not just a passing trend. Over time, they will reshape how we think about economic actions and commerce. In the future, we won't just have human-driven markets. We will see autonomous agents negotiating transactions and executing economic tasks at scale. And Sean White from the XDC network said here in a comment reply back to Mark Manfred's post, supply chain logistics will be the greatest beneficiary to human embracing AI with blockchain DLT. Couple quantum resistant Web3 blockchains and Internet of Things sensor feedback systems, great economic and social advances will be made. Productivity turbocharged with biosecurity and immutable traceability, the potential for eradicating black markets, including human trafficking and fraud mitigation, the world irrevocably engaged. Like Mark here mentions, blockchain technology adds the disintermediation dimension we've all become accustomed to. And AI is the adjuvant to the Web3 catalyst that carries enterprise-ready blockchains like XDC Network into the dinner table conversation. I know that that was a mouthful, but yet again, this just goes to show that even leading representatives in the XDC network are mentioning and talking about AI and Web3's integration. Okay, you cannot make this stuff up. So this is again why I'm bringing it to your attention. If you hold XDC or know about the XDC network or any of these other ISO 222 tokens, you should also fixate your attention on DeFi and AI agent developments. Moving on. All right. So now let's get into the Fidelity document. I always want to bring you guys institutional insights. Do you guys remember a video clip that I posted just a couple of weeks ago of a representative from Fidelity, how they want to drive adoption in the crypto space? Just to confirm that institutions are 110% paying attention to this digital asset ecosystem. For all the naysayers out there, take a second and listen.
We leverage the broader enterprise infrastructure at Fidelity, and also helped us culturally. We leverage the broader enterprise infrastructure at Fidelity. And so, obviously a huge advantage for us to do that with regard to our security infrastructure, our screening infrastructure, our surveillance and monitoring. And so for us to be able to partner with, the other parts of the broader organization, it helped tremendously to be able to describe the processing in a very traditional control framework kind of way. And so, just helped us plug in much more efficiently. And then I would say finally, for our customers don't understand necessarily the nuances of processing crypto. And we wanted it to look the same and feel the same for them as well. So again, trying to make it familiar for us so that we could drive that, awareness and adoption across the firm and across the industry.
Boom, right? So she went on to confirm again, an industry-leading expert from Fidelity confirming that they want to drive adoption to this digital asset space. With that in mind, let's head over to this Fidelity document. If you guys are enjoying this video breakdown so far, showing you all that some of the world's largest organizations in this space and leading organizations like the XDC network, whom and which most of you all are very familiar with if you are a follower here at CYPRX, are talking about crypto. They're talking about DeFi integrating with AI. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe, always bringing you guys the realest information. Now let's confirm that they are 110% talking about DeFi and AI agents. This is the Fidelity Digital Asset 2025 Look Ahead by Fidelity Digital Asset Research, as you can see right there. Now, starting it off with this intro, it says, "Are you too late?" In our 2024 year in Look Ahead, the Fidelity Digital Asset Research team opined that investors should prepare for acceleration with increased adoption development, interest in, and demand for digital assets. However, no one could fully predict what 2024 would bring. The digital asset market experienced two significant waves of acceleration in the first half of the year with an approval of an exchange-traded product, followed by post-election surges at the end of 2024. The question on many people's mind is now, am I too late? Bitcoin and digital assets could fit this theory. We are potentially past what Perez describes as an early speculative period accompanied by financial booms and busts and are now possibly entering the phase of further adoption. Research Jeffrey Ding also echoes this idea as he says it's not the discovery of new technology that has the greatest effect on society and nations. Instead, it is the diffusion that happens in the decades that follow. We believe that we are beginning to see early signs of mass diffusion and adoption, many of which are detailed in this report. Although this process will likely take decades, 2025 has the potential to be the year that is looked back on this as the pivotal time where the chasm was crossed, as digital assets begin to take root and embed themselves into multiple fields and industries. And I'm physically showing you guys that some of those fields and some of those industries is DeFi and the AI agent niche. let's continue on down the rabbit hole. So if we scroll right down here to some of the key highlights, this document, one within itself, you guys should definitely Google it and read it because it has a lot of good, valuable insights. But as we scroll down, looking at some of the highlights, it says here, DeFi and blockchain trends to watch for 2025. The DeFi sector is poised to continue innovation and growth in 2025, driven by innovations in blockchain tech, maturing market dynamics, and renewed interest from traditional financial players. And we already showed you guys XDC Network, a name in which most of you guys already know, integrating in a regulatory compliant manner with an organization that is attempting to bridge TradFi and DeFi and artificial intelligence together. That was really cool to see. It goes on to continue and talk about layer 2 scaling solutions and how the continued innovation in layer 2 technology will make DeFi more accessible and scalable, potentially attracting more institutional investors and enterprises, right? And again, that is coming directly from Fidelity, not CYPRX. And then here it mentions and talks about AI agents on the blockchain. It says AI-driven autonomous agents use cases are emerging in DeFi. These agents have the potential to dynamically manage portfolios by reallocating funds based on changing market conditions and risk preferences. They can also optimize algorithmic trading strategies, utilizing real-time data to maximize opportunities such as arbitrage and liquidity provisioning. And you guys just saw that XDC partnered with an organization that is doing exactly that. So do us a favor, again, always bringing you guys the realest information. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. If anybody is interested in learning about DeFi more in detail, you want to expand your awareness and your education about the DeFi ecosystem or even AI agents, which is something else that we are incorporating in the Wealth 28 Club information, head over to CYPRXtrading.com. We would love to have you on the team. I've physically shown you guys that some of the world's largest organizations are literally laying it out for you all as to what you should be paying attention to. So why not take an initiative and further your education this year in 2025? Many blessings to you guys. And none of this is financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and buy the digital asset XDC, but definitely don't sleep on XDC network developments. They are an absolute sleeping giant, in my personal opinion, and will grow exponentially in the years to come. With all of that in mind, many blessings to you guys. Be cognizant out there, be aware, and I will see you all in the next video breakdown.